What is up? This is your boy SH-TBLOCK, and this is the Mass Effect 3 Wii U game review by BioWare and EA Games. This is the only one that's come to the Wii U. This is the only one that's come to the Nintendo, the Wii. And everybody knows that I am a Nintendo fanboy all my life. I played the first one on an Xbox over at my buddy's house, and I was going to buy an Xbox just for Mass Effect. That's how much I liked the ideal of Mass Effect. This game is, you know, like a Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars. When you're picking your things, you get action, role-playing, or story on the Wii U. You can pick your first name for your character. I picked the female or male. You can pick. I picked female. I'm doing a custom class. This is what I turned up with. This is my Shepherd. And they're like everything that you do, like, you know, you can customize this. These are your personal traits. You could be a soldier. Those are your powers. I started with a soldier. I went to an engineer, and then you got the infiltrator, the vanguard, the sentinel, and the adept. Adept is kind of like the Jedi that has, like, you know, powers and force powers kind of thing. You could be a spacer, a colonist, or earthborn. That gives you your background. A soul survivor, a war hero, or a ruthless, that gives you more of your background. All these characteristics led into your type of existence. What they did here for the Wii U version is, because you didn't play the first two, there was this thing's like 25 minutes long, this interactive backstory comic book, and throughout here you'll see where you can pick choices, and it shows the backstory of the first two games, since we're not getting it. We're also, as of right now, we're not getting the trilogy that was just released on the PS3 and the, you know, Xbox, which is all 1 through 3. You'll see right here where you make this decision, and I'll explain what's going on a little bit later, but basically you have a decision. Either to side with Kaden, to side with Laria, or to just go for the mission. I choose the mission. Whatever you pick on here is kind of leads up to who's left alive or dead in your thing. Now I'm just going to be quiet. Listen to this.
Shepherd! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving. This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Norman yet. You'll have to contact them. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson out.
Okay, what that big thing is called a Reaper. Whatever choices you make, good or bad, in this game, this is my first attempt at trying to shoot. It wasn't that successful. I'm showing you bits and pieces of the first sequence and into Mars, and then the multiplayer. Right here, you're going to see my force. This is one of my forces. That's incinerate. That's a fire, like a fireball. I'm an engineer. Here's your ship and your crew, and that's the Normandy. I mean, this game itself, like, if you got the strategy guide, is 1.5 inches thick. All the choices that you have, this is going to Mars. All the choices that you have, the way you treat people, you can get like the good or bad. It's called Renegade or Paragon. Influences, depending on how you choose them, are allies. This is when you're controlling your squad, you move them up. And I'll just be quiet for here. I'll just let you see this. So even though we didn't get the first 2 games on the Wii, like, I personally, I don't really think that matters. I mean, this game is so good. It's one of the best years of the game of the year on so many persons, you know, category. The ending, if you heard about the ending, whatever. I mean, it's a great game to play. It's a great thing to do. You know, just you feel the weight of this universe, this game. You feel the weight of. I'm also telling my squad mates to use powers on these things, which are all available through the gamepad. You just click and point and click, like you aim where you want to aim, and then you can like click their power. They'll do it automatically, but if you tell them like, okay, hit the big thing, or hit, you know, whatever kind of thing, point them in the direction. You know, they'll get a little extra power by doing that, by you telling them what to kill and stuff like that. Plus you can do combos and stuff. You could freeze them, and you know, if they're frozen, you have incinerate, you can like explode them, kind of thing. Each one of those things are, you know, each one of your characters, their powers, I mean, they're good in their own right. I personally like the engineer. If I had to choose one for myself, because you can create things and actually have a bigger squad than just 3 by having like a turret, a drone, you know what I mean? So that's putting extra, you know, enemy has to take that out, you know. Adept is, like I said, it's kind of like a Jedi. You could pick them up in the air, and you know, you could like split them up, split their atoms up with warp. Soldiers, like, all good with guns and reaction time, adrenaline rush and stuff like that. Sentinel, which is this guy you're staring at right now. This is another character that was in the previous games. This is her opening to this game. This game is just, I mean, the story's unbelievable. You feel for these people. It's, you know, it's like if you were a fan of Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, you know, you think, I'm not trying to compare this game to that, you know, because I don't want to get, you know, fanboy hate or anything, but it's on that. It's like you are able to play this kind of experience, these kind of movies, these kind of TV shows. You know, one thing, like with her and actually the other guy, Caden, female shepherd, this game is adult, so there's you know, you can have sex in this game, same sex, straight sex, and alien sex. You can have sex with her. You don't have to have sex with anybody. You know, me personally, I don't care about, you know, it's cool that, you know, they made this like a realistic world, but this is like the melee. You just hold the B button and you just take this guy over and give him your sword. And you know, me personally, on that kind of aspect, they didn't even have to. To me, they don't need to have that in the game. It's not a big deal, like who I have sex with, or not. You know, all the little you know, extras like this. You go into the dark spot, your lights come on in your suit. You know, they open the doors, your lights come off. You tell, you know, and then the way you'll see what I did is I set them up. You can get like flanking, and you can get high above ground, and you can do everything like military kind of thing to, you know, squat up your thing. You know, you have to use teamwork on multiplayer. I'll get into that later. That's a definite teamwork thing. You know, right now you see I'm still learning this stuff. Playing multiplayer will get you, you know, knowing how to play this game a lot better than just, you know, learning by doing this, you know, from the first person thing. There's so many things that you can do, and like, you know, the replayability for this game is great because, you know, you could see, you could say, okay, well, let me try to do this with like, you know, let me be an adept and see what's good. You can switch out different partners for different missions. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's try, you know, I want a sniper on this mission. I want you know, a tank on this mission. You know, whatever you want to do. And this is multiplayer right here. You can pick man and human, and then you, during buying those things that you saw right there, you can get different special characters. You could change the color and the looks. They got patterns and lights. You know, that's my engineer. It was my first one for the match, and I'm just showing you a couple parts here. And basically, you know, I get jumped into this match, and you know, I'm learning. This was, I think the first one I did was platinum. I did anywhere platinum, which is the hardest. I died within like a minute. I got through one character and I was done. I'm only level 1 at this time. This is like my third match. I think I'm like level 5 or 6 or something like that. But you'll see right here where I come up on this guy, and I give him a melee, strong melee, knock him out. In the next part of this, you'll see where, you know, you got 11 waves. There's 3 different kinds of enemies, a bunch of different boards, probably about like eight boards. I just healed my guy right there. Duck and cover. You can roll out of the way. My drone is fighting. You know, like I said, there's every special character has different stuff too that you don't usually get. So they have, like, you know, like the N7 Furies and stuff like that. They got these ninja blades and they spin and they do like these crazy things. Right now you're going to see one of the most powerful things for the Cerberus class. It's called the Atlas. That big boy. In the game you can actually take out, pull the hatch door, kill the driver, and then get in it. It doesn't really. I just gave him a light melee right there, and then you have the nemesis right there. But like I said, you know, this is on bronze. This is easy. Not easy. Not for one player. You need 4 players, at least one player to have, you know, all around like level 12. There's 20 levels. If you promote them, you get to put them in the game, kind of, but not really. It's like extra people in case people die. The multiplayer is fun. It gets super hard when it's like silver. You need like special things where it's silver, gold, and platinum. I love this game. I would tell anybody to buy this game. It's great on the Wii U. Peace!